Okay, we're back to our last part of our challah board making. We're gonna find sponges. They're all different colors, little sponges around. And there are also bowls of water. What we're gonna do is we're gonna stick our sponge into the water and give it a squeeze. We don't wanna have a ton of water. We just want it to be damp. And then we are going to start rubbing the paper off of our image. So we're just gonna slowly rub like this. And as the paper gets wet, you're gonna see it start to lift off of our image. There we go. It is gonna make a little bit of a mess. That's what the tablecloths are for. Right over here, there we go. You could see the words. Now you don't wanna rub very hard because then it'll take the image off as well. We just want the paper coming off the top, just like this. And as you see, the words Shabbat Shalom are starting to form. There we go. I'm gonna get a little bit more water and squeeze. All right. And we're gonna keep rubbing that off. Now, if you see over here, like the parts where the white is, where there's, let's see if I can show you this. Here, you see where the white is, but there's no wording? You can actually rub that off. There may be a little bit of glue left, but at least the white will come off. I'm gonna continue to just do this. Now, what I wanna show you, it's almost done, but if you see by the H over here, the word itself is starting to lift off. If the image is starting to lift off a little bit, I wouldn't go so hard because you can also wait and finish it at home. Feel free to take your sponge at home and do more of the rubbing at home once it dries a little bit more. So if you see it starting to come off, I would just take off that top layer and wait a little bit more to see the rest of the image. So feel free to take that sponge home and do the rest of the rubbing at home once the top layer of the paper is off. You can also now take your pencil, if I see a little bit of that pencil mark that I made earlier, and just rub it right off. It'll come off. And then you have this beautiful challah board that you've made. I'll show you, I actually did an image on the other side as well with one of those more, you could see I left a lot of that paper on because I didn't want the image to come off. But that's the back side with the Shabbat Shalom. I'm gonna do, now that it's a little drier, I'm gonna rub some more of that off. What I will suggest is that when you're cutting your challah, you can show everybody your beautiful board, but cut on the opposite side so the image itself doesn't come off from the knife rubbing on it. And enjoy your challah board. Shabbat Shalom.